too. He was the shift boss of that shift, and he was the whole casino manager, the head of the casino, right? So he happened to be standing at the podium deep in the pit that was right near the baccarat table. Now, the guy never said a word to me in 10 months. In 10 months, he never acknowledged me. I don't even know if he ever looked at me. Never said a word to me in 10 months. That night, when I walked into the pit, right, 3 days after the scam went down,
So
I walked in the pit, and as I walked by him, he gave me a pat in the butt. He gave me a pat in the butt like this. And I was like flabbergasted. Wow. Didn't say anything. He just gave me a pat on the butt. And what was that all about? And you know what?
that
To this day, I don't know for sure what it was all about, but I think this is what it was, right? Because don't forget, he never acknowledged me in 10 months. And the first time I come back to the casino after the scam, he gives me a pat on the butt as I walk past him to the baccarat game. This is what I think it was. He figured it out. He figured out what I did. Up until he figured out I fixed the cards, because the guy was he was like basically at the time there was a lot of mob guys that were working in casinos. You know, they were loosely associated with the mob. So he was kind of he was definitely from Chicago, and he was an Italian guy. So you know, mafia, Chicago. I don't know for sure, but he had that tough guy mafia presence. And I think he figured out what I did, to the point of the other dealer who gave the cards, who actually dealt the scam card hands out to Joe and the gang, right? He figured it all out. He figured that I clapped out and left, having already fixed up the shoe, right? And he liked it. And I think his pat on my ass was him telling me, like, hey, kid, you really pulled a great one on us. You really did a number on us. And I stayed there 2 more weeks. I worked 2 more weeks. He never said another word to me, never touched me, never looked at me again. And 2 weeks later, I quit. And now it was time for me to begin my 25-year cheating career. And this is just one of the most incredible stories. And it gets more incredible, which I am going to tell you in the next video. Another incredible thing on top of the incredible thing I just told you guys. There's one more thing coming about this on the next video. So I hope you like the story so far. It's not over yet. Please give me a share, like, follow. Don't forget to follow. Tell everybody, your friends, your family who are into great casino stories from the greatest all-time casino cheat in history, right? And I'll be right back at you with the rest of this story. It's called the False Shuffle Story. I'll be right back at you in the next video. Thanks for watching.